Hey everyone, welcome to NASCAR Thunder 2003. So, for those of you that remember, a year ago, I tried to, let me unmute this so you guys can hear me. So, you guys might remember me that a year ago, I tried to do Las Vegas on NASCAR Thunder 2003. Everybody knows that on this game, Las Vegas is one of the hardest tracks of the game. I got this idea from What If Racing. I saw him do it, and he came a little short. And so, well, he redid it again, and he won it. So, I thought, why not? I give it a try, and see how well I do. We were doing well up until around halfway where my controller decided to shit its pants on YouTube, I guess. And we ended up 17. It did it again later on in the race, and we ended up finishing 17. We could have easily won the race. So we're on here, redoing it again, but a little different twist. So let's go to settings. We're going to do a 25% race. We're also going to have assists. We are going to pit. Damage will be limited. Cautions will be on, and all that stuff. Difficulty, it's going to be the same difficulty as the live stream. It's on Legend, but except the wreck frequency and mistakes are up. So that's basically the only change. We're not going to do this. We're only doing this once. So, anyway, I'm going to unmute this. So, anyway, we're going to jump in. Originally, I wanted to race as Dale Jarrett because he's the most cheated up race car in this game. But since he and I have a little bit of a history in our Thunder 04 series, I mean, look back at Martinsville and watch that video and you'll be up to speed. So, anyway, so because of that, we're going to race as, in my opinion, the second fastest car in the game, which is Dale Jr. So we're going to race as Jr., and we're going to go to Vegas, and we're going to do the day race this time since I did the night race last time, so on the live stream. So we're going to jump into it, and hopefully it goes a little better this time. Alright, so here we are in Vegas. We are going to qualify for this, but let me make sure my setup is default. It is? Okay, so, we are going to do manual transmission for both qualifying and the race. And again, the setup's going to be default, except we're going to make a wedge adjustment to about, we'll go with the round, and the gear's going to be default for qualifying. And we'll change the setup for the race and whatnot. So anyway, we're going to head on to qualifying, and soon we start. In the 3 and 4, we're 20th right now, but hopefully we get a good second lap, and it felt like good. It's going to be good, better second lap. 17th. Perfect. We're on the inside line. I was hoping to start on the bottom lane. We did just that. So, anyway, now we're going to adjust on the setup. And we're going to go with the same setup that we used in the live stream a year ago. So, that's exactly what we're going to do. Oh, whoops. We're going to go with the full-blown QB setup that works at literally every single racetrack. I got this setup from What If's career. And fourth gear, we're going to hire it all the way up to 109. So let me make sure everything's good real quick before we start. And it looks like everything is. So obviously that's manual. Yep, gears are default. Alright, save the settings. And yeah, without further ado, hopefully that we get a better outcome this time. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the action.
NASCAR Winston Cup Racing has hit the jackpot this week as we come to Las Vegas Motor Speedway for today's UAW Daimler Chrysler 400. I'm Joe Moore along with Barney Hall. We'll be bringing you all the action right here on MRN. Barney, what can you tell us about this racetrack?
The drivers need to get a good feel for this track early on. With all the green flag laps they run here, if you make a mistake early on or miss an adjustment in your first stop, your race will quickly become worse and worse.
Wow. Alright, looks like we got Jimmy Johnson and the MVP on the front row.
Now let's take a look at the starting line.
Here we go in the reattempt, or the redo at Vegas. And we're on the way.
Starter toes to green. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing in Las Vegas, boys.
Into turn one, trying to take full advantage on the inside line. Everything that I can. I think we have a good shot of winning this, considering what I did in practice. Just try to stay on the bottom because they tend to slow up a little bit in 3 and 4. And just like down the first lap, we're going to gain almost 10 positions. We started 17, we worked our way up to 9th on the first stop, or the first lap start, underneath Jimmy Spencer, gave him a little love. Gotta get to the front of the field as quickly as I can. As we're up to 5th. Oh, 3 wide. I know turn 3 is going to be my best. Oh, in the grass. Sorry, Terry. All right, we're up to 4th. Am I clear? No, not quite yet. Did lap 3 salute. Since I'm driving as Dale Jr., thought I'd do that. I don't know why, I just thought about that. But anyway, we're in 4th, just trying to run these 3 down, try to be a part of that battle. We could easily run them down, we just gotta have some patience, and we are way better in 3 and 4 than they are, so. And it looks like we're definitely running them down. Just trying to get up to them if I can. Trying to use every bit of the track if I can. Oh, here we go. We reel them in. Up to 3rd on Dale Jarrett. Gonna make the pass. And now we got the Hendrick cars up here that we gotta deal with. Here we go underneath Jeff Gordon for 2nd place. Oop. We're gonna make the pass. So at the 2nd with almost 60 laps to go. Here we go into turn 1 for the race. Leon Jimmy Johnson. I don't know if we're going to get it here, but I think we're going to get it in 3 and 4. Come back in the draft here. Get to the bottom. Here we go for the lead, and we got it! Slide in front of him. We're going to take the race lead. With 60 to go, now that we got the lead, all we're going to do now is try to build a big lead before our tires wear. Since we have low tire pressure, our tires will fall off pretty quickly. So without any further ado, I'm going to try to get away from these guys before the tires wear. Coming to the finish line now to complete lap 20. Up to a 6/10 of a second lead on the MVP. They're still battling back there behind me, but they were, as soon as I got around them, they were right on my tail for a couple laps, and ever since as soon as the tires came in, I started driving away from them. And yeah, the car's been driving really good. Oh, getting a little tight. Oh, messed up the corner. As soon as I talked, I messed up the corner, and they're gonna come right back at me. But as far as the pit strategy is concerned, we are gonna pit a little bit before halfway. So that's the plan. So we're going to pit, so probably around, maybe about 10 laps from now we're going to pit, because I'm expecting everybody to pit around then. We're going to try to pit a little bit before halfway, to try to get a little bit of a tire advantage on the guys in case they haven't pit yet. So that's the strategy, and yeah, we're going to go into sweat mode here for a little bit more. Caught a lot of traffic here. And I wish a lot of traffic could be like this. Today's world, and throw no force down the outside instead of blocking and racing me like crazy. But we got around them. Nobody's pitted yet, so I'm probably gonna pit this time. It's around halfway, so nobody's pitted yet. I'm really surprised by looking at the map. Nobody has ducked it down pit road yet, so I wonder if Gordon's gonna pit. If he pits, I'm probably going to pit next time by, so this car's getting really bad, and they're not pitting, so I don't know when they're going to duck down pit road, so I'm going to stay out to whenever, so let's see some people down pit road. And obviously we're going to pit, but they're getting held up by a loud car. That's what I like to see behind me. So, okay, they're coming in. So we're going to come in this lap. And we're going to go in 4 tires. They're getting held up by a loud car, and that's what I love to see. So I'm going to head down pit road, get a little bit of a cushion. Ooh, turn. And we're going to pit. Yep, they're pitting 2. We're going to pit. 70 miles an hour. We're going to tighten up the car. 4 tires of fuel and be out of the way. And here we go, 4 tires. I need a good stop here. Had a great run going. Was able to hold the lead for most of the race. Looks like Jeff Gordon and I are on the same strategy. Beautiful stop. Go, go, go. Perfect stop. Let's go. And we're going to get lapped. That's okay. We got a little bit of cushion here to where I can use the track a little bit to gain some speed. And so we cycle out here in the final 30 laps. Off of 4. Looks like we're going to cycle out in the lead here with almost 20 laps to go. We got a lot of traffic to deal with here coming up. And we're going to get the lead. That's what I like to see with coming to 26 to go. Got a big lead. Oh, in the grass. Got a big lead on the cars behind me. So, no need to worry about pressure just yet. Got a little bit of a cushion. And now, all we can do now is try to build a big lead before the tires wear. So far, the car's been handling really, really good up to this point. So, really no adjustments needed besides making the wedge adjustment. Got a second lead. And all I'm going to do now is just try to relax before the tires wear and hopefully get some help from loud traffic. Coming off of turn 4 now. Here's the 20 to go on board. Still leading the way. Just ran into some loud traffic. I have a 3-second lead now at Jeff Gordon, which is really good for me. I can just run my line, run my own race. See if I can finally conquer this challenge. Should have conquered it the first time, but the control didn't screw me over, but also would have been doing this race, but here we are. And we're leading the way. Started 17, was able to work way up to the field. And not a whole lot's happened ever since. Just trying to lead this race. Yes, I did get a little damage to the right rig. Running a lot of traffic. So my OCD is probably going to be triggered. Well, it is, because the right side of the car is not going to be clean. But, well, it is what it is. But we're dominating. Not a whole lot's been happening. Our lead has grown ever since we got into loud traffic. So, yeah, let's bring her home, I guess. Well, unless something interesting happens. Coming off of turn 4 now, it's going to be 10 laps to go here in Vegas. Not a whole lot's been happening ever since a lot of traffic came into play. I have a little over a 3-second lead. Well, over a 3-second lead now, but I'm not going to look. I think I got like a 4 or 5-second lead. But yeah, I will say, guys, at the start of the race, it was kind of like the 550 horsepower package where second, third, and fourth were right there behind me under a second. Well, the only difference in this game is that we have more horsepower in these cars. And when they came here in real life, they qualified wide open. So, and I think they had like 670 horsepower or whatever inside the cars. But yeah, we need more horsepower, as Kevin Hart once said. I'd rather have around 900 horsepower. 900 horsepower 10 years ago still produced pretty good racing. So, I hope we get more horsepower in the cars. I would say almost 900 will work. I think around 900 to 1,000 is where we're going to get a perfect style of racing. That's just my opinion. I think around 900 will be good enough to produce good racing. I mean, it produced good racing 10 years ago. We had about 1,000, almost 900 horsepower in the cars. But that's just my opinion. But we need more horsepower. That's all I can say. Coming off of turn 4 now, coming to 2 laps to go here in Vegas. Not a whole lot has happened ever since I took the lead, but the car's still driving good. And yeah, just hitting my marks, just running my line, and we'll finally complete this. I just love hearing the sound of the screaming horsepower going down the straightaways. And that's it right there, and just running my line, heading to turns 3 and 4. We're going to see the white flag. And it's going to be 1 lap to go here in Vegas. And yeah, 1 lap to go. Again, it's been hitting my marks. Just running my line. Do it one more time. We have a huge lead. No need to wait that's stupid here. Let's get around one more time. Down the backstretch I go. Heading to turns 3 and 4. And it looks like we're finally going to conquer Vegas. We conquered Bristol a week ago. And off of turn 4, we're going to conquer Las Vegas. Yes! Let's go. Let's go. Finally conquer Vegas. Alright, it's been a long time coming. 8-second lead. Wow. Mark Martin finished the second. Now, since I got the lead, I've held it ever since. There's the pit stop. The crew gave me a great stop, made the right adjustments. That was the cycle. That was still the cycle stops. Yeah, Jeff Gordon was right there behind me. I had a big lead because of that lap car, and yeah, there it is. And let's go to the winner's circle. Let's go! Let's go! Woo! All right. Yes, finally conquer Las Vegas. All right, so obviously I ended up winning the race, leading 57 laps, dominated. Drew Johnson led 7, and Grandpa Martin and the MVP led a lap. Those are the only leaders of the race. So, any other finishers? Jeff Gordon 7th. He was up to the top 5 early in the race. Yeah, here are the finishers. What If 15th? How many cars finished on the lead lap? We got 20. Half the field finished on the lead lap. And Casey Kane was making his return this weekend. Finishes 28th. Kyle Penny finishes 30th. Sorry, Mark, for that. And Terry Labonte. Oh, we got the Labonte brothers. They decided to leave together, apparently, so they didn't want to be a part of my domination. Michael Brutes finishes 39th, so yeah, yeah. Alright guys, that's it for me today. Thank you guys so very much for watching this video. Was able to finally conquer Vegas on this game, and Bristol. Unless another track comes up, then maybe I'll have to do that as well, but let's see if I conquer all the tough tracks of the game. So, I was thinking about doing Thunder 04 Kansas, since I think that track and that game is really tough, but we're going to be racing there in a couple weeks. I'll figure out how hard it's actually going to be, and then I'll see if I can do a live stream maybe later in the year, but for now, that's all I have planned. The next video will be obviously next Friday, where we go back to the Thunder 04 series for a couple weeks, and then I'm going to be streaming Dirt to Daytona for the 600, and then I'm probably going to do this game for the All-Star race. I just unlocked the All-Star race in this game. I'll probably do a full All-Star race. I'm going to try to do that video form if I can, do the full race. And then the next week, on Memorial Day weekend, obviously we're going to do the 600, but I'm probably going to do the first Dirt to Daytona season on that game as well. Probably going to do the Dirt series. It's like a summer series, if that makes any sense. So, that's stuff we have coming up. But other than that, guys, that's it for me. Forget this. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all later. As always, have a good day, everyone, and take care. Woo!